Oh, well, I was looking on up and down on YouTube, and I thought, I think I'll do some trees, show them, show my Patreon people how to do trees, and well, I'll do them with the watercolour. But I thought, well, I'll do one for YouTube, my way of painting trees, drawing trees, but not everybody's way, because when I look at some of these trees, they're not like the trees I draw at all. They seem to be like umbrellas, upside down, with the wind blowing them upside down. But anyway, I've got a pen here, and I'll just do a sketch or two of my idea of a tree. So we'll start with I start with a normal tree here, and let's see. Now the tree doesn't need to be straight like you've seen them doing them, but it has a gradual. It gradually goes less, doesn't it, as it goes higher, like this. But you'll see, and also they can have bits all over sticking out like that. Bits and bats like that. They're always a bit rough. They're not like you see them painting them. So when I do a tree, I'll do it a bit like this, see. And then I might do another one there. And I'll bring one out here. And I'll probably bring that down like that. Come a bit lower here. Bring one across here. And let that drop down just there like that. See? Now, it's here where you have to be right, where your tree, where it joins in. Now, you have to get this just looking right. It can come across, be coming towards you, alright, wherever. But I'm not going to elaborate on this on here, because it's I want to do it on my part of my Patreon page better than this. So I'm just giving you a drawing of how to paint a draw a tree. Okay. Now it's just a bit rough. They're all a little bit rough, you know, trees. They're not smooth. You might get the odd smooth one, like silver birch or something like that, but not with the usual one. And also, have you not noticed you can get a root coming up here like that and going across? Oh, a little sprout, a little tiny sprout coming up here like this. Now I could do with something a bit thinner than this, but I've not got it. But than this, you know, because they would be thinner. But I've not got a thinner piece, so you'll have to do with this. You'll have to make do with this. I'm trying to do it with a thicker than necessary pen. This is an old up old tree, more interesting than what you see them, the little girls doing all this, you know, cool blimey, you know what I mean. And then you see, I'm just trying to do with these with a pencil. You get the foliage you pull in with your watercolour after, but you pull it into your foliage so that you get extra coming in. Can you see extra little branches over the foliage here coming in, and you do this with a green, this with a browny colour, and this. Can you see? When you bring your foliage in there, like that. But it might be a bit across, bring some across as well, and a bit off, coming off these little branches as well. And that one, just hanging a bit there like that, and that gives you some of your foliage. But you see how you can have a tree which is alive, not a piece of wood sticking up, but alive. It has to be alive. It's a living creature. Oh, it gets me when you see someone painting trees and they're straight up that. Oh, God blimey. Anyway, I'll just through here now to put a... Right, it's over on my left, so I'll try and do it from here. Now, these fir trees, you know, and there's a mix missing between. They're not all like they do with that fan brush. They're missing in between. I'm being cheeky, I know. And also, with them coming towards you as well, it's thicker in the centre point parts. Also, you can have just two straight little pieces like that at the top. Anyway, we'll just carry on. Anyway, you know, you can do this easier with a brush, and I'm not time go into a detail with a thin pencil, because I'm not all that. Getting late now. And I want to finish my tea off. But it seems as though I watch this, you know, this can be a bit bent, or you know, you can have one like that. They're not all perfect. Even the first one, you get the odd one. I must admit, most of them are. But that's windswept. So there we are. Now that's now you can get a tree like this as well. Now, but first of all, what about, you know, let's see this tree. So what are we doing now? Now, of course, you'd have a thinner one than this. I can't make it any. I'm doing my best. But this, the thinner than that. But this type of a way of doing it is for an oak tree, and all the plenty of little leaves and all hanging down here, coming off at all directions like that. Yeah, you can even have one coming down here like that. With the old oak, or an apple tree is similar. Okay. Now the dark underneath, you always get that dark under there. No, I think a tree, what's like this, what's got plenty of ivy on it. Just bring it together. Just roughen it off with if you were painting with a brush. And your ivy creeping up, this is being green. Now when you do this with a brush, it was all blending in this. On your brush on your side, just a little bit like these, see? An old gnarled old tree is an oak tree, aren't they? Or what they call gnarled. They're not like a lollipop. They're a gnarled tree. And now they also get a tree like this. These are like a popular, tall popular, aren't they? Eh? That type of a tree. And they have a nice dark centre. Like that. There's about 40 of these around our park near us, in a line, these trees. Now that's a couple of trees I'm showing you. I don't know what's in this here, what is it? Oh, it's a coloured pencil. Alright, it won't work. Let's see. This is a darker. No, it's the same, it's scratching before it'll. Let's see this one. This is an old tree, you know, what's got ivy. It can come a long way up there, can't it, ivy? I should have brought another piece of paper and then I could show you bad examples of what they do, of trees, of doing trees. There we are. Now I won't put that on whether it's good or bad. Like I said, it would be come towards you here so it looks a lot thicker. Just the centre there. Just a bit wider at the bottom. See how long you want. They're not a Christmas tree like them plastic ones you buy for Christmas. An old dried out tree. There. The old oak tree. It's still standing. Yeah, that's a song that you do. I don't even know it, you know, on here. I'll leave it at that.